My name is Dr. Destiny Martin. I'm a family medicine physician at the University of Maryland Medical Center. I was asked by Ms. Adrienne Lassiter to speak to you all today about my life and how I became a doctor. I was born and raised in Baltimore City, Maryland, and I went to Western High School. Western High School is an all-girls public school, and we're known as the Western Doves. That's our mascot. I went to Western High School because it was kind of a family tradition. My mom went there, so I wanted to go there too. I love the woman that she became. It taught me to be independent, focused, driven, and that's one of the reasons I went there. High school for me was pretty fun. I was on the track team. I did cross country, indoor track, and outdoor track. And Western High School is known for our track team because we usually win all of the Baltimore City championships and regional championships, and occasionally we win the state championships. I was also part of the Spanish club, and then I think my sophomore year I became the president of the Spanish club. I was in the National Honor Society as well as the Spanish National Honor Society. I had a bunch of great teachers from Western High School who encouraged me to just be the best that I can. I was I graduated number 3 in my high school class, which was kind of upsetting that I wasn't number 1, but I wouldn't say I was the smartest student. I think I was a hard working student. I became really good friends with like my Spanish teacher, my math teacher, and my science teachers because I just wanted to be the best. So sometimes that would require me coming in early for coach class, early in the morning for coach class, or staying after school for coach class before going to track practice or whatever practice I had to go to. And the hard work paid off. In life, I wouldn't say you always have to be the smartest or the best, but you do have to work hard, and working hard will get you to where you need to be in life. After high school, in high school, we were having a lot of financial problems in my family, and I really wanted to go to college, but money wasn't something that we had a lot of. So I spent my entire junior year and senior year applying for scholarships. When I graduated, on graduation day itself, I got 11 scholarships. And then even after graduation day, I was still receiving scholarships. So I got to go to my dream college for free. I went to Johns Hopkins University, and I graduated from there in 2008. I was a public health pre-med major, and I was happy with that. That was something I always wanted to do ever since I was a kid. I remember when I was 8 years old, and my teacher, Miss Moore, my third grade teacher, Miss Moore, we still talk about this today because she's still my friend till this day. She asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I told her that I wanted to be a nurse. And she was like, "You're one of the smartest kids in this class. Why do you want to be a nurse?" And I was like, "Because I'm a girl. Girls have to be nurses." I was like, "I wanted to be a doctor, but only boys can be doctors." And she was like, "Who told you that?" And I was like, "I don't know. I just, in the hospital and on TV, that's what I see. I see boy doctors and girl nurses. So that's what I thought my options were." And she was like, "If you want to be a nurse, that's great. That's amazing. But if you want to be a doctor, you can also be a doctor." And I didn't know that. So 8-year-old Destiny erased off the paper that day and wrote in that I wanted to be a doctor when I grew up. And so that's what I pushed towards. Also, because I'm from Baltimore, we spent a lot of time driving past Johns Hopkins University. And I would always see a lot of people with their book bags looking very astute. And I was like, "Who are all these kids and where are they going?" And I would ask my mom that. And she was like, "Oh, that's Johns Hopkins. That's a really good school. Only the smart kids go there." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Well, I want to go there. I want to be one of the smart kids too." So my mother was like, "Well, if you want to go there, you have to work really hard in school." And I was like, "Okay, I can do that." But that's what I did. I tried to work really hard in school, but also make time to enjoy my life. So I was very happy, very excited when I got into Johns Hopkins University years and years later. In college, it's a really tough time, but you have to find things that make you happy. So things that made me happy were finding people who I could connect with. So I was in the Hopkins Christian Fellowship that helped me to stay grounded and find like-minded people. I was in the Black Student Union, and then I was in a lot of other small groups like Habitat for Humanity and anything where I could do where I was volunteering. So I was always at someone's elementary school or middle school mentoring kids, and that, like the Johns Hopkins Tutorial Project, and that just gave me life. And it was always so much going on around me that those things helped me stay grounded. And I spent a lot of time just in different organizations. Like a lot of social work organizations and stuff in college, and I had a lot of jobs. I did a lot of research in college because even though my tuition was paid for, everything else wasn't paid for, so I always had to make money. So I was doing research, like clinical research, kidney disease research, a lot of things, HIV research. Just try to find ways to stay grounded. So what was important to me on my journey was just staying focused, but also just trying to enjoy life. This is the time, like you all are teenagers and adolescents, that you should be enjoying life, but also working hard, because you're not going to be adolescents forever, and you do have to have a career plan. So my advice for you would be to reach out to people who are where you want to be. And that's kind of what I did. I think that if I wouldn't have become a doctor, that I might have become a teacher, because I have a really good time teaching kids and teaching my peers about things that matter to me. So when I was in college, I was always teaching math or reading to middle school students, elementary school students. Once I graduated from college, I also tutored kids for the GED. So that included all the subjects. That's my plan B. My other plan B would be to be a social worker, because I really like to meet people where they are. I'm interested in where people live and work and grow and help. I want to help them just become the best people that they can be, and to intervene if I can. I'm a doctor today because I love people. I love learning about people, and I like helping people get to where they need to be. And that could be physically, emotionally, socially. And I found that to be really rewarding. Becoming a doctor wasn't easy. After college, I went back to Hopkins to do my master's at the School of Public Health. That was also challenging, because when I got there, I was like, oh my gosh, all these people are so smart and they're so talented. But then as I was talking to my mentors, they were like, you're also smart and you're also talented and you're just as good as everyone else here. And that's something that I want you all to remember. You guys are good enough. You guys are great. I know from the inside looking out, you're like, oh my gosh, all these people are amazing. But from the outside looking in, people are saying, wow, you are amazing too. So I just want you all to stay focused. College is fun. It's scary when you first get there, but once you're there, you're like, man, I made it. This is something great. And it only goes up from there. Nothing in life is easy, but you can do it. If you guys have any questions, you can email me. I'll give you my Gmail. It's Destany, DESDANY @gmail.com. All right, it's great hearing from you guys. Good luck with everything. You got this. If you can make it through 2020, you can make it through anything. Stay encouraged.